Good evening. This is Tom Walker. Have you noticed that after 50, we finally become adults, but for some reason, our inner voice still thinks we were let in here by accident? That is what is known as impostor syndrome. You work your whole life, raise your kids, pay taxes, weather several economic crises, and then someone says, "You did a great job." I just got lucky. Lucky? What is it that separates the lucky from the rest of us? It's not luck. It's about being in the right place that come your way. Friends, if you've been lucky for 40 years in a row, that's not just luck anymore. That's a life story. It seems to me that imposter syndrome existed long before psychologists came along. The first person invented the wheel, looked at it, and thought, come on. A real engineer will come along any minute now and say it has to be square. After the age of 50, this syndrome becomes particularly inventive. Did you get a promotion? My boss must have mixed up the papers. Did your neighbors say you have a beautiful garden? They just can't see very well. The grandson said, "Grandpa, you're the smartest." And you sit there thinking, if only he could have seen me spending half an hour looking for my glasses, which were right on my head. The funny thing is, we trust everyone around us more than we trust ourselves. You're doing everything wrong. That's what a stranger on the internet wrote. But I'm here to tell you my way works. We're like this right away. Probably an expert. I've been on this stage many times, and I can tell you, persistence pays off.
You're doing great.
You're just being biased. Actually, our brain is very strange. It holds onto a single mistake for 20 years, but it forgets 100 good decisions in just 5 minutes. It's like a computer with a very unusual configuration. The failures folder is 8 terabytes. And then, after turning 50, a new habit sets in. You walk into the store with confidence. You walk out, and you start to doubt literally everything. Maybe I should have picked a different kind of bread. Maybe the cashier thought I was weird. Maybe I went to the wrong store altogether. Sometimes it seems like imposter syndrome is working overtime. He wakes up before you do. He's already ahead, planning his day. That's the edge you need. You haven't even poured the coffee yet, and he's already saying, "Listen, are you sure you know how to use the coffee maker?" And the funny thing is, when we were young, we thought adults knew the answers to all our questions. Then we turned 50, and it turned out that we were the adults. That's when the real panic sets in. Because it turns out, no one knows where the lids from plastic containers end up. No one understands why the printer stops working just when you need to print an important document. And no one can explain why the password you came up with yesterday already seems like it was created by a completely different person today. And you know what conclusion I came to? That the most important thing is to keep moving forward. Imposter syndrome doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means only one thing. This is the moment we've been waiting for. We must act now. Your inner critic is convinced that it deserves its own office, its own microphone, and round-the-clock access to your thoughts. But there's some good news. Things are looking up, and we have reasons to be hopeful. After turning 50, you gain a superpower. We've made so many mistakes and pulled through just as many times that we're starting to realize one simple thing. You don't have to be perfect. It's enough to be someone who keeps doing what they do. Because most people aren't pretending to be professionals at all. They just show up for work in the morning and do the best they can. And they, too, hope that no one will notice that they sometimes open the fridge and forget why. So if today you feel like you're not good enough, I want you to know that you are. Congratulations. Most likely, you're just a normal person. Thank you. Take care of yourself, give yourself more credit, and don't argue with the person who has lived your whole life. I mean, with yourself. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Remember, while there's still time, it's time to live. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have something exciting to share. Let's begin.